Getting closer to first pitch on Chicago's south side. The Twins and the White Sox are next. Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins. As Ron Gardenhire's starting nine will look like this. They'll square off against the Colombian-born left-hander Jose Quintana. Alex Presley makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7-10.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So one away here in the Minnesota first, and with that, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Pedro Florimon digs in at the plate. Ball one.
Ball. Come on, up.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Very high, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike two now.
That's a borderline strike right there, and I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
He'd obviously love a 1-2-3 here to start the first, and after a ground out and a strikeout, he's 2/3 of the way there.
Joe Mauer will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch coming. Ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order. It's the Twins nothing. White Sox coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now the starting lineup for the White Sox looks like this. They'll match up against a product of the Phillies organization, right-hander Vance Worley. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. Alejandro De Aza will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the White Sox, left fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. De Aza, sneaky power from the top of the lineup, 17 home runs a year ago.
Yeah, easily a career high. And this is a guy that only goes about $190, but he's proven that he can be more than just a slash hitter or a guy that beats out ground balls.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Here it comes. Now a line drive, but it'll be caught out at second by Dozier. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
This ball is not hit all that hard, but still, that's a nice job of ranging back onto the outfield grass to take it in.
Adam Eaton will stand in. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
The 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball, 2-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. Presley is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman,
Diane Viciedo will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. We've played an inning. No score. Josh Willingham leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The designated hitter, Josh Willingham.
And here's the first pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is retired to start the second.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Trevor Plouffe will dig in here. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The speculation, of course, with whomever the third baseman is to begin the season is that he's essentially just keeping the seat warm for one of their two top prospects, as the Twins should be all set with budding superstars at third base and in center field. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Viciedo takes care of him, and there are two away now.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with two gone now in the top of the second. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
2-0 count. The pitch. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And this ball will be chopped foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Payoff pitch coming. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Taken there by Ramirez. From deep in the hole. And a low throw, but he's able to look this one right into the old breadbasket as he hangs on to end the inning. Off of one leg in the hole. falling away. That is pure magic. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Adam Dunn will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Designated hitter, Adam Dunn.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. There was some talk near the end of the year last season that might be all for Dunn, but at 34, he's back for a 14th big league season.
Yeah, he's not walking away from that big money. No way. I think a lot of it had to do with how poorly the White Sox played last year. Remember, they were one of the favorites to win the division, and then things went south. They trade away guys like PV and Rios, and all of a sudden you're on a losing team in rebuilding mode, and you're not having a lot of fun at the ballpark.
And Dunn able to hold off on that one. Smart move there as it's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, he got caught chasing those first two pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's kind of caught on to their game now. Those are two good takes to get it back to 2-2.
And the fastball here is hit on the ground but foul. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot for Adam Dunn. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Avisail Garcia will take his cuts now.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's a nice comeback there after the home run. Sometimes the home crowd gets a little amped up, so you start to rush a little out there and you make things worse, but he's able to bounce back and get him to chase one here with 2 strikes.
Connor Gillespie will stand in for the first time here. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Yeah, there's a ball right there, not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
Alexi Ramirez will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Now it's 2-0. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
All right, White Sox.
Now a fastball driven on a line out to left. This is going to split the gap and get down for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And if you're going to work away with a two-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner, so you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
Gordon Beckham will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. For Ramirez, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign.
All right, let's go.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You see right there on the graphic, these first 2 innings have been costly pitch-wise. He's at 35 already, and he's only through an inning and 2/3.
Beckham waits. Here's the 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Let's go, White Sox.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Now, he does have first base open, so he doesn't have to come in right here. He can try to make that perfect pitch, and you know what? If he misses, who cares?
That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Tyler Flowers will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
All right, Tyler, let's go.
And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. And Kubel will make the catch, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Oswaldo Arcia will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in is the left fielder, Jason Kubel. Now here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch coming to Kubel. And this is taken by Kubel for a ball. 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he's fallen behind now. 3-1. Ramirez has this at short. And now against his body, a jump throw. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, this ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. And a base hit. So the Twins are into the hit column for the first time.
And you'd have to think that, in general, anytime you hit a ball that makes it to the wall, you should get extra bases out of it. Unfortunately, that's not always true when you've got a catcher at the plate.
Alex Presley will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. They'll go the short way to Beckham, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. They trail it here 2-0. Alejandro De Aza makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Alejandro De Aza.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
All right, stop.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat right there. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls the strike zone. Got himself a leadoff walk.
Adam Eaton will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
And this third inning starting out about as poorly as the second inning did.
Good eye, batter. Come on.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Come on.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Full count, 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Florimon back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. and they're going to settle for just one at second.
Diane Viciedo will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First offering on the way. The first pitch to him here is hit on the ground to the left side as he doesn't waste any time. That's into left for a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Adam Dunn will stand in again. He homered his first time around. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Boy, he had a good pitch to hit, too. That was a slider always in the strike zone. That would have been a good one to go after.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Well, he had that home run earlier in the ball game, and now he's got an RBI single. So he's putting together a pretty nice ball game.
Avisail Garcia will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
Let's go. Go, good guy.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Outside, 2-1.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
Knock it out of here. Here we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. On the ground down the first base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
Yeah, you know, sometimes as a hitter, when you get into that cycle of fouling off pitch after pitch and trying to protect, you just feel like you have to swing at everything you see. And here, he knows that out on the mound, so he just keeps going farther and farther away from the strike zone until he finally gets a swing and miss.
Connor Gillespie is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Let's knock this pitch around.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Let's go, White Sox! Come on!
Ready with the 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give him any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. White Sox pick up just the 1. 3 innings complete. White Sox on top, 3-0. Pedro Florimon will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow.
Pedro Florimon.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Now a ball bounced towards the second baseman. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. Joe Mauer will dig in now, the starting catcher on last season's AL All-Star team. Now the first pitch. Out in front of the curve that time, as this is in the air toward fairly deep right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Josh Willingham will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. There's another pitch right on the black.
Go White Sox!
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Oh, no way!
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. It'll be Alexei Ramirez's turn when we come back. It's the White Sox 3 and the Twins nothing. And here is Alexei Ramirez. As promised, he's in to start things out in the home half of the 4th.
Alexei Ramirez.
Here's the first offering. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
Let's go, White Sox!
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something here. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Gordon Beckham will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
What was that? Here we go.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a home run. You know, a night game, much different story here. This place just doesn't have the same kind of carry to it under the lights, and this winds up being a long out to the warning track.
Tyler Flowers will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, I think he's getting frustrated with his inability to get ahead of hitters. This is not the kind of guy you want to fall behind 2-0.
Three and 0 now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
The 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And this is something we've seen before. He'll be sailing along, then all of a sudden his control will completely desert him. Not sure if that's a physical deal or a mental deal, but either way, it's not a good sign.
Alejandro De Aza will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Let's go!
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You don't really want to hit a guy, but part of the reason he's been in trouble so far is that he hasn't felt comfortable working inside. If you just let guys lean out over the plate, they're going to eat you up. So maybe this could be a blessing in disguise.
Out of the Minnesota dugout now is skipper Ron Gardenhire. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Samuel DeDuno is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Adam Eaton will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. First pitch to him. And that misses for ball one. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now 2-0.
Yeah, you know, that one not even close, and you can feel the noose starting to tighten up just a little bit more on him.
Come on, close one. Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Diane Viciedo will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fouled straight back. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Come on, quick, throw.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Adam Dunn will dig in with Sox on every base and 2 men out. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
Done with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Florimon is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just one run. So a run on no hits, and they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We played 4 full. It's the White Sox 4 and the Twins 9. Trevor Plouffe will make his way towards the box to lead off
Leading
the
off
fifth.
for the Twins, third baseman, Trevor Plouffe.
And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Brian Dozier will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
He's leaning towards second.
First pitch on the way. In there at the knees, strike one. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And if you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Oswaldo Arcia will dig in. He popped out his first time.
Come on, turn the double.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
He's leaning towards second.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Pause, now the pitch. Fouled back. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Oh, and this goes right past him. The relay. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone.
Yeah, a little surprising here. That was not an easy chance moving toward the line, but it shouldn't have been anything that he can't handle. And he just lets the ball go right past him.
Jason Kubel will dig in now following the error, and it's almost as though they've been given a lifeline here to get back into this game.
Don't let him score.
They've been handed a golden opportunity. You got to find a way to make that one hurt.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Let's keep him right there.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Eaton makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And there's a first step in the comeback. The sac fly makes this a 4-1 ball game.
Yeah, I don't know if they really had much of a shot at getting him at the plate, but that's good work to keep the other runner at second base.
Kurt Suzuki will dig in. He singled his first time around. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The White Sox lead it 4-1. Avisail Garcia will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Garcia is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Well, that's back-to-back curveballs right there, and he couldn't really square either of them up, and he's retired easily on the flyout.
Connor Gillespie will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Here's the first offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 0-1 is right back past him on the mound, and it's going to keep on going into center field. It's a base hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Alexi Ramirez will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, this one's going to go as an infield single, and it keeps the inning rolling right here. Now, as you see, he tries to rush this ball over to second base, hoping to get the force, but it's going to get there just a little bit too late, and everybody's safe.
Gordon Beckham will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Alex Presley will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
He'll try another curveball here, but this misses the target away. It's a ball and a strike. Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. And this is on the ground to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Pedro Florimon will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score.
Come on, turn the double.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. On the ground to second, and this is knocked down over there. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Joe Mauer will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now this pitch is swung on and lined over the head of the shortstop Ramirez. It's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
This has been good work from the top 3 guys in the lineup. That's 3 straight hits they've strung together now against this guy, and now they're heading into the part of the lineup that can really make this pay off.
Josh Willingham will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Here comes the 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
Turn the deuce.
And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball is gone. It's grand salami time. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, and on the score sheet, this inning looks like small ball, small ball, small ball, long ball. 3 singles and then the big kahuna right here. And that's how you go about putting a crooked number on the board.
Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout. And he's going to make a change as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Mitchell Boggs will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 43, Mitchell Boggs.
Trevor Plouffe will be the first one to face him here as he'll somehow try to stop the bleeding after the grand slam knocked the previous guy out of the mix.
Yeah, that's not exactly the way you want to exit a game on the mound.
Come on now, let's get a can right here.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Brian Dozier waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Brian Dozier will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And there he goes towards second. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Beckham for one. On to Viciedo at first. It's a double play.
The right fielder, number 31, Oswaldo Arcia.
Oswaldo Arcia will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Strike him out.
One 0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. But not before the Twins get 4 on the strength of this grand slam home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 5-4 Minnesota. Tyler Flowers will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
Tyler Flowers.
First pitch coming. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And this will be fouled away. Here comes a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Get something started.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Full count offering on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Alejandro De Aza will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Let's go!
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Here we go.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Adam Eaton will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that'll get into the right field bullpen. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
This pitch is just a little bit in, not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a 2-run shot.
Diane Viciedo will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Diane Viciedo.
And here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And this is fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Adam Dunn will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now the shift won't matter here as this is skied out to center field. And Presley settles under it to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 6-5. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Donnie Veal is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Donnie Veal.
Jason Kubel will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder Jason Kubel.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single.
A good job to get on base there as the tying run. Well, now, it wouldn't surprise me to see a pinch runner here so they can get a little speed out there at first.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Alex Presley will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
He's gonna go.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Come on, boy, that was a strike.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Whew, that's a gift.
Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Now a check swing, but he holds up too late, and it's full now at 3-2. Good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
All right, a big strikeout there. You know, that keeps that tying run at second with 2 away now.
Pedro Florimon will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt, and as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
in the air to left center. Therefore, it is Diaza to put it away and retire the side. One left for Minnesota. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Ryan Presley is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Ryan Presley.
Avisail Garcia will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
All right, let's go.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Garcia is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one.
This is a big inning here. You're down only one with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
Connor Gillespie will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Come on now. Here we go.
First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. Under it is Kubel, and there are 2 away now.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Alexi Ramirez will step in, a base hit in his last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And the slider here is laced into right field for a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Gordon Beckham will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hit it like Beckham!
Now a move over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox as it remains a 6-5 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now
Call to
pitching
the
for
bullpen
White
now,
Sox,
and taking over on the mound is the right-hander Ronald Belisario.
Belisario.
Joe Mauer will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Twins, first baseman, Joe Mauer.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Josh Willingham will stride in again as we flash you back to inning number 6, and this was certainly a big blow in this one. A grand slam as he left no doubt about that one. Now here's the first pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second, and Willingham's got a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
Yeah, a big hole on the right side of the infield. You see it there. With the first baseman holding, the second baseman at double play depth, there's a lot of real estate out there, and he just bounces it right through the opening.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Turn the deuce!
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Even though this is still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, looked like he guessed right on 2-1. That was a good time to swing for the fences.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Brian Dozier will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Come on now, let's stop him here. Come on.
Now both runners are breaking. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
I'll tell you what, I did not see that one coming. If they would have gotten a tying run thrown out at third, that would have been a colossal mistake. This is living dangerously, but hey, give them credit. They made it pan out.
One, two. In the dirt here, but quick reactions are going to keep those runners put at second and third. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
Here's the full count offering. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Oswaldo Arcia will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out.
Don't give up the run.
And he takes ball one.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Goes the other way as this is line to left. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Kubel.
Jason Kubel will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Three and 0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
First and second now, one man out. Close to the bag at second there, now the pitch. And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in with a big opportunity to pad this lead if he can avoid the double play ball. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
Okay, guys, stop the damage.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Left guys are all yours.
And this is low, but I'll block nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
A swing and a ball hit back up the box. They get the force at the plate. On to first, and he got the double play he needed. The inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Minnesota leads this one 7-6. Caleb Thielbar is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Caleb Thielbar.
Chris Parmalee is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 27.
Jeff Keppinger will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7. Jeff Keppinger.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now a ground ball and an immediate chance for the new first baseman. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Matt Davidson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Matt Davidson.
Come on, man.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole, and he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
But this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Alejandro De Aza will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Get that runner to second base now. Come on.
In the air to straightaway center field. Under it is Presley, and he's got it for out number 2.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hitting the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much. That runner has to retreat back to first base.
Adam Eaton will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around. First offering on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's right. Good eye.
Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
You talk about getting the fathead out front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Diane Viciedo will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And this is going to be a foul ball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Jared Burton will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 61, Jared Burton.
Adam Dunn will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him here, and your guess is as good as mine as to what that was all about. But I do know this, the inning is over. White Sox pick up just the 1. We played 8 full, and we are tied 7-7. Jeff Keppinger, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 7, Jeff Keppinger.
Matt Davidson will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Matt Lindstrom will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Alex Presley will stand in to lead things off here in, can you believe it, a tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k. And I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. This gets foul, it's 0-1. fouled straight back. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, shortstop,
Pedro
Pedro Florimon.
Florimon will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Come on, guys, let's go.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. And Vicieda will take this one himself for the out. Chris Parmalee will dig in and take his first cuts of the new campaign. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still tied 7-7. Adam Dunn will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one.
White Sox. Designated hitter, Adam Dunn.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Presley is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it and gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Avisail Garcia will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
And I don't think that's where he wanted that two-seamer to end up. That thing leaked right back over the heart of the plate.
Three and two now. Connor Gillespie waits on deck. 3-2 pitch. And now a ball sliced the other way out to right field. Garcia will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Connor Gillespie will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Too much action on the changeup, and he's behind 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
That one's in there, 3-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now, at least you've given yourself a chance. The ball in the gap here has the potential to be a game winner, so you might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. In there, and it's 0-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Foul back. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. This remains a 7-all tie. Josh Willingham will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
The designated hitter, Josh Willingham.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. That's slowly hit to the right side. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Third baseman number 24,
Trevor Plouffe will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Yeah.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Here we go.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Right back to the mound. Whoa, but that's just self-defense as he spears it for the out.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Brian Dozier will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Now the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Oh, I'm feeling good about this one.
2-1 now. Now here it comes. And it misses, 3-1 now. Oswaldo Arcia would be next. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
That may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's a good at-bat there. You know, sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Oswaldo Arcia will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Around third and being waved on home.
Oh, that's a big at-bat right there. He gets a good pitch that he can handle, and boy, does he put a charge into this one. And that's going to wind up plating the go-ahead run as he's into second base with an RBI double.
Jason Kubel will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Shut him down now. Hold him back, right here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. We return to Chicago after this. Glenn Perkins will get the call here an inning later than usual, as he'll try to save this one in the 10th. Jeff Keppinger will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Come on, let's go! Come on, take it deep!
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 1-0 pitch now. 2-0 now. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guys need you on base any way you can get there. Now you got to shrink that strike zone down and not go after anything that's not right there for you.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, when you're holding on to a one-run lead, you don't want to start walking, especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Matt Davidson will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Go, Matt. Here we go.
1-0 on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Stay out of the double play.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball in there, 3-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. So now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
Alejandro De Aza will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
What was that?
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You don't think there's a little adrenaline flowing out there right now?
Let's go now. Base hit here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's keep it going.
Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Parmalee will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder,
Adam Eaton will try it again. He homered back in the 6th inning. Now the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Late on the slider here as he hits it the other way to third. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And the Twins couldn't have done it were it not for the contributions of this man, Josh Willingham. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 8-7. Good night from Chicago.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the White Sox, 7 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jared Burton. His record is now 1-0. Give the save to Glenn Perkins, his second. The loss goes to Matt Lindstrom. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. A reminder that extra CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Sox 35th Street station, and that Pace Go-Go Sox Express buses are available outside of U.S. Cellular Field.